already back to back. Just times are running on a midnight train. Back to back. Conscience is flaming to the air. Back to back. Cannot let anyone do it again. Back to back. I can no longer pretend. Give me a break, you down. Just wanna get by my days again. Lazy down. What a heavy day. Now you hear the rumble from the ground, yeah. Trick, cheat, frog like drownings bouncing round, yeah. So let it be, oh let it be, since I'm the traitor. 6 times knocking on the door, while a chance of God to send them back to back. Death time they're running on a midnight train. Back to back. Conscience is swimming to the end. Back to back. Cannot let anyone do it again. Back to back. I can no longer pretend. Give me a break, you down. Just wanna get by my days again. Lazy down. What a heavy day. With a clown and had a high old time. Nobody doubted he is true of purpose. Oh yeah, not knowing we had given up everything we have lived. All of the options, the next drop here in this dead end. That's the back. Death comes running on a midnight train. Back to back. Conscience is moving to the end. Back to back, blame
No, it still is. I saw pole arm. Lol. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out my light situation right now. Because the main thing is that because I moved the because now uh, you can't like for my ring light, I gotta figure out a way to like actually. I gotta figure out a way to like actually get like proper light related stuff. Something I could do. I just haven't around to it yet. But see, here's the ring light. But I'm pretty sure I can't like if I put well, here it's off camera. And I think I can hang on, we might have a solution. I do this. And then make this axle back. I might be able to run this to I'm gonna give this a shot. There is a reading this right. This is what I was worried about. It's like still hella bright. So when I do this. So yeah, I gotta turn down the intensity by a bunch. This. This. This isn't too bad. This should work. Yeah, mostly works. The lighting probably, if I really want to make it work, just do this right here. But hi everybody, happy Friday. I hope the day was restful and or productive for y'all. I'll say it like the one time, I guess, because not talking about it isn't helpful. If you're living in the U.S., I'm not going to go too deep into it, but yeah, it's been a rough one. But I am as okay as I can be right now, and really the focus for today is mostly gonna just be like, we're gonna chill, we're gonna vibe, and if I can help people kind of like figure out what their next steps are, just by virtue of being nice, quiet background noise while we do other stuff, then that is what I intend to do. That's my plan. That's why. That's how. So, it's good to see everybody. Really, I have to just kind of take Wednesday and really regroup mentally and emotionally, but I've done as much of that as I can. So in the here and now, really, I'm here to keep on keeping on, and hopefully y'all feel the same. If I'm doing that, I'm doing my job. I think we do this, yeah. The most I can say is, however it is, or whatever it is that you plan as your plan, give yourself the space to feel what you feel, and then we'll go from there. That's pretty much all we got right now. So that's really all I wanted to say. I didn't want to talk about it, but I also didn't want to get too deep in. I know some people are still processing that in other private ways, and I'm not trying to like push that on nobody who's not really feeling that right now. But I just wanted to like let it be known that the entire reason that I am here and doing these things that I am doing is to give people like spaces where they don't have to think about that if they don't want to think about that. Not because I don't care, but simply because I know that sometimes, even if the only way out is through, sometimes really you just need to not think about that. That's what we're here for. So we're gonna play some goddamn Guilty Gear. I'm going to probably get clapped a couple times, and we're gonna have ourselves a good time. I'm gonna get done up because I keep doing old combos, but should be doing new ones. I'm gonna order food and probably sob a little bit about like not getting a straw with my food or whatever, and we're gonna just keep on keeping on. I'm also gonna take this light fixture now that I knew it's not over in this corner. I'm gonna take this light fixture and put it over here in the hopes that maybe this light will not be so blinding. Yeah, okay. We're rocking. We're rocking. This is good. So I'm gonna figure out dinner, Guilty Gear, and we're gonna keep it on. That's pretty much all I got. Okay. So the plan for today is pretty much not warping, silly. Guilty Gear Strive. Yeah, the plan for today is basically I'm gonna go hit training mode. I'm gonna sort of feel out a couple of things with Sin that I know. Gonna feel out a couple things with Sin that I know I haven't quite gotten all the way down yet, and we're gonna go from there.
Guilty Gear Strive.
I forgot to. Replug my controller. Hey, Stubby. That is not the name that I said. That is not the name that I said, captions, but okay, sure. Oh yeah, I'll fix that in a second. I just need this like. On stream label. Six. Alright. I think it's because I forgot to open Strive while the controller was freshly plugged in, because for whatever reason my computer doesn't recognize the controller if it is plugged in at the start. It causes shenanigans to happen. All right. So, eating, because the plan tomorrow is to cook some, but like right this second, I admittedly do not have the energy. So basically, I need to order something for dinner, and then order something for dinner, and then make preparations to go grocery shopping tomorrow, because I don't have like, I've got water in the house, obviously. I've got water in the apartment, obviously, and things like that. But I don't have like any juice or anything, and I would very much rather have at least the option of whether or not I would like to drink juice or water. Right now, I don't, because I don't have any juice left in the apartment because I finished it the other day. All right. Here for sure works fine. Here is a little dodgier, so like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here. Now 1, 2. Nope. 3, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. Yeah. I pretty much have to feel for it. Do you think you've adjusted better to the fact? No. Not entirely. In some aspects, yes, but like, I still find myself doing like old routes, like still find myself doing old routes like this, whipping them. When really, right at this point, if you're getting stuff like 2H, you're better off with like, you're better off with just Hawkmaker follow up, right? That works better now. Or things like this L type will whip unless you specifically spaced it out. So that still works, which is good. So yeah, like Sin didn't entirely lose that. It's just that now you have to spend extra stamina to make it work. And even then, right, if you're not quick enough on the timing, still a chance that it'll miss. So, because it used to be that you would be able to do stuff like if you were really, really good, you could do like a double of you could do that, recover, do another hoof stomp combo off of that and keep going. But now you basically have to spend the stamina meter up front. And because of the fact that like the recovery of the cell step is longer now, it is a lot easier to miss that at full screen. So I could do yeah, it's a lot easier to miss that. So for reliability, right? Probably better to do like because you could probably do that, and then maybe get RTL off of it. So let me see. We want. Yeah, I think that might work. But that's like that's all stamina gauges. That's all stamina. Alright, so what I do? Fake that. Yeah, with the tumble time, I'm pretty sure you can probably get like either a time barrel. See, like that muscle memory is gonna like get me for a while. Yeah, with that tumble time, I can almost certainly do a car cancel RTL. Yeah, I just have to get the, I just have to get it right from here. There we go. Because that hits and the tumble time doesn't look like it gets prorated just because it's in a combo, so it should probably work if I can do it quickly enough. Yeah, so it worked. That's good to know. I theoried that off the top of my head, and it worked. Because then, yeah, and then I should be able to do... This reminds me of Charging Star from Marvel vs. Capcom. Yeah, Sin's not armored during the Zell step, but his hitbox is a lot lower to the ground. His hurtbox, sorry. Sin's hurtbox is a lot lower to the ground. When he does, Sin's hurtbox gets a lot lower to the ground when he does, what's the word I'm looking for? When he does, Zell step, he's pretty close to the ground, so his hurt box shrinks vertically. And the nice thing, at least about like the Beat Driver follow-up, is that in the, or rather with RTL, I should say, like the reason why RTL is such a good super is mostly because like Sin, one of the reasons why he's such a scary character in general is that he just has really good corner carrying, right? So like, I'm gonna start from this side of the screen. I don't have to take off the Baker. Like, even if I start from like over there, right? Let's say even that I start from like this corner, right? If I can do this correctly. Better yet, let me do it from. Yeah, that's not gonna hit, but I should be able to do. Almost. I have to be a little cleaner on the end of it. Yeah, I don't have enough room to like chime my block, which is fine because that'd be kind of silly. Now it's gonna win. Yeah, it's gonna miss. So I have to do it like this. So yes, like Finn, the reason why he's so scary is basically with the right starter and enough meter, he will legitimately just carry you corner to corner. That's like a thing. It's very easy for him to do that. So yeah, an RTL, at least the first charge is invulnerable for like a little bit. The second and third one's not so much, but the first one, yeah, you can use that to just like straight up pull through stuff that people are doing. And then yeah. So the better answer to Stubby's question, in case, because I realized that Stubby brought that up, and there were people that might have missed the last stream where I went over the patch changes. So let me talk about that real quick before like I go do other. Well, while I sort of sort out other stuff. Basically, from here, I need to be doing. I basically need to be doing Hoof Stomp. Yeah, because doing Hoof Stomp doesn't really benefit me much anymore. So off of this, or off of like random catches, I need to be doing Hawkbaker. So I can do Hawkbaker. Right? And then even without meter, right, I could do something like this. It almost works, but not quite. Do very easily. Yeah, that doesn't work. Oh, that works? That's nasty work. That's nasty work. Hold on. That works. We can do. Nah, too far. Just by a little bit. But if they're close to the corner, oh, that's nasty. I feel like here, I think I should be able to make this work. Yeah. So even if like mid-screen here, I think it's. Oh yeah. Then they're assuming that the hit stun hasn't decayed too much by then. I think we can do. Yeah, I gotta do. I gotta spend more stamina to do it, but I think I can make that work. I think I have a way to make that work. Maybe not. Because if that's the height that Kai is at, let's see. Baker. She's over a little bit. We're gonna get. Damn it. Yeah, I don't think they go high enough. But if I'm close to the corner, even like this. Okay, cool. That's actually even better because I can do fake. And that's enough time for me to like actually react to the wall stick. So I can do like Hawk Faker, Beat Driver, and RTL. And that works. Or I could even do Faker. Yeah, and even like yeah, and that's enough time almost certainly to do like Tyrant Barrel. Yep. So yeah, to explain the change that I was talking about. So the thing is that with Sin, one of the major changes that happened in Hang on a second. I gotta pass on a thing for receipts. Real quick about a thing. Ba-ba-ba-ba. So yeah, to explain this thing. So you see that orange meter below Sin's above the tension gauge right there, right? Where the flag is burning a little bit. That's Sin's stamina gauge. Anytime that he uses a follow-up from Beak Driver or Hawk Baker or Elk Hunt or Hoof Stomp, whenever he uses a follow-up from one of those 4 moves, he uses up a chunk of his stamina gauge, right? The stamina gauge after a chunk is used has a period of time during which it will not refill. It waits a little bit, and then it slowly starts filling back up. The way that this used to work before the patch with Dizzy last week is that Sin's stamina refill speed used to be dependent on how much stamina he already spent, right? The more stamina he spent, the faster each section would sort of like regenerate. So to put that into example, right? If we say that the leftmost section is 1 and the rightmost section is 3, before the patch, if Sin spent all of his stamina, 3 would regenerate fastest, 2 would regenerate a little bit slower, and then 1 would regenerate even more slowly than that. With the patch, what has happened is 2 things. First is that the amount of time that the game waits before it starts refilling Sin's stamina has increased. So once Sin spends a stamina block, he has to wait longer for it to come back. The second thing is that his regain rate has been normalized across the entire bar. So it doesn't matter how much stamina you spend, it will always, each individual chunk now takes the same amount of time to come back. It's no longer a thing where it's like, right, if you spend 3, right, your first one comes back really fast, your second one comes back a little bit slower, your third one comes back even slower than that. No, they all come back now at the same speed. And so that's what Stubby was referencing when he said, do you think he would just better to the... He said faster stamina. He means in the context of it is Sin spends stamina faster and doesn't get it back as quickly. It's basically the way to kind of like look at it. So in comparison to the 3 rates of before, it's standard aids. I don't know the hard numbers. Off of feel, I would say that it is either 1, 2, or a blend of those. One Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi. It feels like it is closest to maybe This is how long it's been since I played Strive. I couldn't really tell you. It feels like it's closer to 1, but I would not be surprised if they did 2 instead, because 1 was kind of slow. It feels like it's probably 2, but might be closer to 1. So for context, for that, in case the numbers example from earlier got people a little bit weirded out, basically I'm saying that Sin's stamina now, when at least each individual segment takes about the same amount of time to fill up as medium speed did. I think is what it feels like. If I'm wrong about that, then it's probably closer to the slower speed. But it feels much closer to 2, but could potentially be 1. So yeah, if 3 was the fastest and 1 was the slowest, it feels like it's closer to 2 than it is to 1. As far as like how long it takes all of them to regenerate. But the trade-off to that is that while it basically you have to spend more stamina to make Sin stuff work, right? Like this is not super reliable route. Like you can make it work, but you got to be tight on the timing. So that's basically the new version of the route that he used to have, where he would just do Hoof Stomp and then that. Basically they've made it so that you have to like actually actively spend the extra meter from Hoof Stomp in order to make that work. And if you wanted to do Sin's Kara cancel from it, so Sin can still do like stuff like this, and it still works, right? Because again, for people who are not familiar, basically the thing that I'm doing is that when Sin does any of his special moves, he can cancel into Gazelle Step, right? So, and Gazelle Step, the first couple of frames of Gazelle Step are cancelable into super moves. So, if you do your inputs quickly and correctly enough while using the dash macro to help buffer them out, you get stuff like this. If I can do this correctly. However, you'll notice that even though I didn't do, even though you didn't see Gazelle Step come out, it still costs 1 stamina gauge, right? And that's another change that they made. It used to be that you'd have to have the stamina bar in stock to do a Kara cancel, but it wouldn't consume the stamina block. So I could do something like this. So before the patch, I could do like this, and I'd still have a full stamina gauge. I would need to have at least 1 stamina block. For the patch, my stamina gauge would have been full after that. Now, even trying to do the Kara cancel into the super takes 1. So, that's the major. Those are like the major things that Sin has to do differently now. As a character, in terms of like how he functions, in practice, this mostly just means that you have to be a little bit more careful about your meter usage. Just because you don't have it to spend, you don't have it to spend as recklessly as you used to. It's pretty much the deal. Okay, let's see. I'm just putting in my dinner order now before I forget and get sidetracked, because God knows the last thing I need is to yeah, now it's all about putting theory to practice. Okay, dinner order is in. Let's go hit up online matches. Go. Alright. So, I am not super concerned about getting into Celestial anytime soon. I need to go. I forgot to go tell some people that I was doing this today. There we go.
Are you ready?
Come on, Strive, don't do this to me right now, please. Strive, please. Why are you like this? Why are you like this, Guilty Gear? I tapped out to do one thing, and now the controller isn't responding at all. Why are you like this? Why are you like this, Guilty Gear? Why? Either. This is annoying. Like, whenever I need to go do other stuff now, I can't, because Strive decides that, like, now is a good time to, like, do weird controller stuff, which is really annoying, and I don't like that. And the keyboard isn't responding either. Or it mostly is, but not exactly entirely. Alright, that's cool. Hold on. Gotta relaunch the game now. So, you know, can't have nothing normal. Okay, let me relaunch it real quick. After I go drop the thing off in the other spot. And I was like, I'm just gonna go tab into this other thing, go drop off this thing, and then we should be good. And then Strive decided to be terrifyingly uncooperative about it for whatever reason. Love that. All right. I hate Twitch Mobile High. Hey, Kaz. I'm just relaunching Guilty Gear real quick because it decided that it was gonna be a butt about, like, you know, responding to my controller because I tapped out of something. Because it does that for whatever reason. Yeah, so I just have to restart it. Alright. And then I just ordered dinner again because like I've got stuff to cook, and I will have to tomorrow to make sure that I don't like lose the seasonings and everything. So tomorrow, the plan is to do. I've got ground turkey and damn it, dropped my phone. I've got ground turkey and canned salmon. So I'm just gonna make the ground turkey with some. Gonna make the ground turkey. Okay, calm down. Oh. You're done. But yeah, I have to keep my combos a little simpler with Sin to like avoid getting like done. But alright, good. Yeah, no, I got. That's fine. Basically, Soul and Sin kind of like to operate in the same spaces, except that Sin's mid range is a little bit better. Ah, too low. It's okay. I got the burst. Literally beating up his own grandfather, just so y'all are aware. That's fair. Yes, that's fair. Yeah, shouldn't have done that one. The beach I was in the wrong direction. Not that I could have helped that, because I was already doing it by the time that I was already turned in the other direction when they did it, so there's no way that I was going to turn around and autocorrect. Unless I'd known to like wait and delay the input. Give me those plus frames. Yeah, got too close. Can't do that. Can't do that. Yeah, it's a wall break. But they didn't have enough for anything with meter. Hey Mello, what's up? How you doing? Not too early. No. This Soul moves a lot better than a lot of Soul players do, which is part of why I got like caught up there. I'll admit that. Because you notice that they were doing like Soul players have a reputation for basically kind of just like they scream really loudly and then they scream really loudly and then fling themselves at you. A lot of Soul players normally don't like a really good sense of how to like control themselves on that front, which means that when you run into one that does, no. Oh, okay. I see. That was important information to absorb. Thank you, Sin. Nope. Okay. So you can get a pickup from the tumble of Beat Driver follow with close slash. Ooh. They almost had that. Dang. I'm trying to remember what they did there and I can't. That's a good one to pinch, but I can't remember what they did. Gotta try to just remember just those two. They didn't do it quick enough. Didn't come through. Nope. Too early. Basically, kill an Axel for me if I run into one, which isn't likely. Axel players are still relatively rare. Yeah, this Sin has a better grasp on their stamina management than I do. And has much stronger conversions than I do. Yeah, I should have done that. That was too obvious. I'll take the run back. I got knocked back down to the 9th floor, but I'll take what I can get. So, two things happened there. I'll move to the assigned floor. I'm not that pressed about it. There are two things I want to go run and try to hit up real quick that I think might be useful. Two things I want to try to hit real quick because I think let's see.
We've got a newcomer. Are you ready?
Already? Damn. Alright, that's fine. The two things I'm thinking of, because I know that so it looks like near the corner, if you do Beak Driver, follow up, and then Gazelle Step, you get enough time with the tumble to pick up with a close slash. So there's that. Get RTL off in time because they went for the Tobal, and I was like, if I hit them with RTL, I should be good here. No. Nah, against Giovanna, it's hard because I also haven't fought Giovanna's in a while. Like the thing is that I probably could still pull off most of Giovanna's playstyle if I like really put myself back into playing her, but some of the fiddlier bits of how she works don't appeal to me anymore. Ooh. Ah, that's fair. No. Damn. Yeah, that 2D still hits really far, huh? It's a 6P. I don't know if that'll hit. Because I saw Giovanna start to dash, and I was like, I don't know how quick, I don't know how long her dash is not actionable for. So I was like, I saw her dash, and I'm like, I don't know if she was too close for her to not be able to block immediately afterward.
Mankind knew that they cannot change society. Duel 1. Let's rock.
Let's see. Yeah. Wish I'd pressed bar slash correctly, but that's my fault, or slash correctly. A lot of low profile in this going on. No, I'll just eat shit, it's okay. It's a boss. Yeah, nah, I got cooked. And I will accept that. I got cooked. Basically, at this point, if somebody's playing Giovanna for this long, they know how to use the character. So I accept it. I simply was not with it enough. Alright, so let's see here. I wanted to try... Okay, yeah. That worked mid-screen, but it was the question. No, it doesn't. Corner only. You have to really be right with it. Yeah, okay. For 2 stamina gauges and 50 tension? Not too bad. And then I think the other thing I saw was... Okay, that's what it is. Well, you have to be in the corner. Okay. I see. So, basically it's like, both corner only extensions. Then you'd have to spend again. I don't know if the decay is enough to then do another thing. Okay. Yeah. Oh. Okay. Okay. Yeah. That's good. Because what you can do here now is... use Buff Stomp to that. Buff Stomp. Beak Driver. Basically, Beak Driver, follow up, Close Slash, and then cancel Close Slash into like Iron Barrel. And for 2 stamina gauges and 50 meter, that it hurts. Right. Yeah, because then that's enough time to like straight up cancel that. So for max damage, you probably want to do... Yeah, like you'd want like a clean hit Iron Barrel for max damage. But okay, that's 2 new tricks that are good to know. And there's the food. Good. There was that other nice trick that they did with like Elk Hunt. I think because I want to say it's probably Elk Hunt follow up dash something else in order to make a particular combo work. But I couldn't quite see all of it and I didn't register all. But the 2 important things that I took away from that fight were basically knowing that in the corner we have in the corner you do Hoof Stomp 5k, 6H. is a thing that works, which is good to know. As well as the fact that near the corner, you can use close slash after the beak driver follow up to like actually continue that up for free, which is good. The reason why that's good is because, so here's the thing, right? While Sin has to spend stamina meter to use his special move, to use his overdrives or his super moves after his specials because of power canceling, when you do it out of like a normal attack, that's not really the case, right? Oh hey, it's Ramathal. I'm just doing statement. Huh. I see. That's fair. That was a good blitz shield. That was a very good blitz shield. So it looks like basically, I don't know if they made it. So yeah, so now it looks like one of Ram's sword shots looks like it's basically looks like her swords maybe take a little bit longer to recover, and it looks like rather than doing like I don't know if she's still, I don't know if like, ooh, that was a good burst bait. Yeah, because it looks like one of her swords still shoots straight, but now the other one shoots downward diagonally instead of going straight but at a lower angle, which is, or at a lower height, which is interesting. Because, at least to me, it looks like they made it angled downwards so that she has more roots mid-screen. Yeah. See, like that opens up something, like she wouldn't have been able to do that before. Soft. There we go. Okay. Because now it gives her more opportunities to like make better mid-screen conversions. Her corner carry now is like a little bit less conscious. At least from what I can tell. Should have launched them if I was going to do that. Try to get more hype. And that's why I jumped that way, because with more Tobato, he needs both swords for the hitbox to be its proper size. And then aside from that, because of the angle that it shoots at, if you jump up and forward and you have the space to, like, to navigate that, it'll whiff. I know. Should have waited a little bit longer to burst that. And she still has like her wall stick combos, but she basically can't do like it looks like anyway. They wanted to like nerf the whole thing of like, oh yeah, Ram does like double sword shot, and you just eat shit for 6 billion years in the corner. At least from what I can tell. Yeah, that's an interesting decision. So because the sword angles downward now, yeah, I feel like that was specifically targeted to like try to stop the thing that Ram used to do where like basically she'd use, especially if she was in the corner, two sword shots while you're in the corner basically just means you eat shit. Like you're not getting out of that in most situations unless you have meter for a reversal. Feral whole hours, except to my only death. Really? I'm not judging. More like just like what? With app of all characters.
Mankind knew that they cannot change society.
Wow, but hey.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Beef. Yeah, but I'm probably still gonna beef it though. Tried to mash on them. I could have blocked. Well, they had 100-meter, so even if I blocked it, there's a good chance that I would have been like I would have gotten smacked by something else. To get key throw. Oh, thank God I didn't get key throw. That would have been really bad. Yeah, my downs. Well, doesn't matter if I die first. Oh God. Okay. I was just sitting here going, don't get hit by downside, don't get hit by downside, don't get hit by downside. Downside is basically a really like strong swing that Ava has access to when she's in jealousy mode that has armor on it. It also works as like a juggle tool and a whole bunch of like other really fucked up stuff. If it lands. Oh, clean hit. Not this move, it's not this. This is gonna hurt though. I'm not gonna die. Yeah. I'm surprised. But I guess we are at the point where most ABBA players understand not to downside carelessly.
Mankind knew that they cannot change society. So instead of reflecting on themselves, they blamed the beast.
Because it has armor on startup, launches people for a combo, but it can be thrown. So yeah, basically when you like when you use Danzai, it can be a really good way of like bullying through your opponent's attacks and things like that. Nah, too close. That, you see that right there? That launched me just now? That's done. There we go. Mainly the other change that I'm feeling really hard with Sin right now is that because Sin's 6P is I don't know if I'm gonna make it out. Let's see. Yeah, we did. Lee in there. Yeah, we got lucky. I blocked. There was a Dantai in the middle of that. I blocked it.
Mankind knew that they cannot change society.
But even when you block Dantai, it puts a guard break on you. So like matching buttons afterwards is like usually a terrible idea, and you really shouldn't do it. Trying for a Danzai in the middle there. There we go. Yep. And now that super has put them into Jealous Rage, and I gotta... I got lucky, because they could have bursted the first hit. When I did that R slash, they could have bursted that. And if they had, then I would have been dead. But we made it. Oh, and then I get to rematch them. Alright. So it looks like when you're near corner... Okay.
Mankind knew that they cannot change society. So instead of reflecting on themselves, they blamed the beasts. Heaven or hell. Duel 1. Let's rock.
Hey. Feral Ho Hours, I respect you. This is Soul's original. This is Soul's theme from the original Guilty Gear. Guilty Gear: The Missing Link. This is his original theme from that. Good burst. No. No, it is in fact keep yourself alive. You're correct. So, basically, Soul's theme history. In order, his themes have been called Keep Yourself Alive, Keep Yourself Alive, Keep Yourself Alive 2, Keep Yourself Alive 3, Give Me a Break, and, name of the one. I forget the name of this one for this this game. It's gonna come back to me in a minute. I don't think it's called Strike Back. That's the name of the. Find Your Own Way. His theme song in this game is called Find Your Own Way. So in order, if you're not counting like Guilty Gear Iska or anything like that, The names of his theme songs have been Keep Yourself Alive, Keep Yourself Alive, question mark, Keep Yourself Alive 2, Keep Yourself Alive 3, Give Me a Break, and Find Your Own Way. That is basically that's basically all of the major ones. He has a different theme in Guilty Gear Iska, but that's not like one of his main themes, so to speak. So I didn't name it because I don't really remember what it is off the top of my head. But yeah, this is just Keep Yourself Alive without a question mark. His theme in Guilty Gear X is Keep Yourself Alive but with a question mark at the end of it. Then in Guilty Gear X2, it's Keep Yourself Alive 2. In Guilty Gear 2 Overture, it's Keep Yourself Alive 3. And yeah, Iska is yeah, the reason why Stubby is saying that is because Iska is the game where Ava debuted as a character. She was first playable as a fighting game character in, I want to say, yeah, I died. I want to say that she was playable as like an actual character in the fighting games. In maybe not Slash. I know for sure by Accent 4.
Mankind knew that they cannot change society. So instead of reflecting on themselves, they blamed the beasts. Heaven or hell.
わいけませんいけませんって一応言った任せたら
Maybe she was in Guilty Gear X2 Slash, but I don't believe Slash ever got like an overseas release, so that's why I'm not certain. I know for sure that by the time she's definitely in like Accent 4 plus R, but I don't know if she would have made it in. It might have been in regular Accent 4, because she was definitely in by plus R, which means that she would have been in. She would have been in before plus R, because she was already. Yeah, that's fair. Doing that so that you can get out of key mode and like come back with a little bit more, a little more in the tank. So yeah, you can sort of see that like, if you ever notice me like playing more conservatively or slower, it's because it's like I'm trying to avoid situations where I like where I burn too much stamina before I have other resources on hand. Yep. Rage. First hit the wrong spot. Okay, now I'm in shit. Yeah, breaking the wall and in Jealous Rage, that's pretty big. Alright, Bingo. Woo! That was really close. If it wasn't for the fact that Abba is like a little bit slower in that mode, when she's not in Jealous Rage, Abba's movement being slower is maybe one of the only two reasons why I managed to not eat absolute shit there. The other is that they didn't think to block low. The reason why Abba's movement not being as good outside of Jealous Rage is important is because it means that it's a little bit harder for her to maneuver out of the way of things. So, like, even like the slightest step back there, I would have eaten so much shit. But they were just in range. Right, so I do. Yeah, easy bake. Okay, so I just need to remember that if I'm going for that, most times I should be fishing just for 5k afterward. Oh, wow. Oh, that's really good. Even so, at mid-screen I could just do this instead if I had to. I feel like a Hawkbaker there might still connect. And if a Hawkbaker there still connects... Hang on. Let me see. No, I don't. Unless I do. Okay, hold on. I wonder. Then that's how that works. So basically, if I get it at mid-screen, I can just do... I can just do Stomp, Hawkbaker follow-up, that. And even at mid-screen, I could do something like this. Hawkbaker. It'll be a little hard for me to do it on this side. Hard only because like I don't have the input. Hawkbaker. Yeah. I'm literally sharing Ira. That's a good one. For context, Sharon is Slayer's immortal wife. Who basically never dies no matter how many times he sucks her blood. So. I dropped so many things there, but we still got it. Bunker. Oh wait, no, that's not what it is. The POW bunker is guaranteed a wall break if you use it while your wall's stuck. I was like, wait, why didn't that break the wall? Ooh, clean hit. Clean hit. Clean hit, baby! I got too close. Okay. I don't know entirely all what changes Slayer got, so I'm playing it by ear.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
The main thing about Slayer, though, is that you have to, like, you have to spend a lot of time worrying about, like, Slayer basically kills you in scrambles. That's his whole thing. Like, Slayer wants you to, like, yeah, I saw that one too, Stubby. And, the answer is that, at least from what I've been hearing, easier to, like, basically underpay, like, VFX artists and stuff like that, because, you know, Disney, they're cheap. I also think that, like, the actor that they cast for David is not actually, like, native Hawaiian either. Or at least I think that's something I heard. And they're still doing it anyway. Not too low. I'm gonna get hit by that. Yeah, remember how I said that, like, Slayer's whole thing is that he like, Slayer lives in scrambles? That's this kind of thing I mean. That, like, if Slayer gets you in a position where you get scared and you start pressing buttons, he'll kill you.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Like, if you're ever in a position where, like, Slayer... If you're ever in a position where, like, Slayer catches you pressing buttons when you shouldn't be, you kind of just eat a ton of shit, basically. Because Slayer thrives off of, like, getting advantage off of, like, scramble hits, like, as you see here, right? I didn't want to do that. I wanted to try to grab it. So happy that I stole that tech from that other Sin, because it is paying off immensely right now. Step a little bit on the spacing. I could have maybe punched that out if I was a little more careful. Yeah! I love it. I love it when you get to use tech that you learned about in a real match and it works. I feel so good. Because literally, the thing that I stole from the other Sin was this. This thing. Like that, where after you get the beat driver follow up, you do a gazelle step and then you just you swing. So yeah, successfully Sharingan. Yeah. So, this is the thing I was gonna say, and I forgot about it for a second. If you play fighting games and you are like hell bent on never playing the mirror match, like that. If you are like, I will never play the mirror, I never want to play the mirror match. I don't want to play the mirror match. I will avoid the mirror match as much as I can. All this other stuff, right? Right, this is the thing I was gonna say. The thing about the mirror match, right? If you duck the mirror match, right? The reason why that becomes a problem, right? Is that ducking the mirror match basically puts you in a position where you are not you're not testing how well you know your own character. And you're not opening yourself up to learn more about your character. And those are both bad. From my perspective. Right? First. Yeah. Yep. Okay. Fine, I got the burst. Ooh, clean hit! Oh, Jesus, that's... That is a lot of Dizzy's life bar. Sin. Dizzy is his mother, for context. In case anybody's wondering, Dizzy is his mom. And that's why he's like, little homework is okay. Well. So yeah, Dizzy having Wings of Light kind of doesn't matter if you basically, obviously, like, people who like put more time into the game and as time goes on will understand how to like use Dizzy better and things like that. But like, this is why like I'm not worried. Like, people are like, oh yeah, Wings of Light is so busted. It's like, well, you got to be in a situation where you can set it up first. Like, literally, that's fine. So for context with Wings of Light, what that is, Dizzy has a move where basically she grows these Wings of Light on her back, and then they fully expand out after a little while. And then if you are in a certain radius of her while Wings of Light is enabled, you just lose health rapidly, and you can't like block it or anything like that. A lot of people saw it in her character trailer and went like, "Oh, Wings of Light's gonna be super busted," like, etc., etc. And like, the thing is that like it is a really good move, but you know, be in the situation where you can set it up anyway, because it doesn't like start. It doesn't start instantly, right? Like, Wings of Light, in order to fully deploy, takes a couple seconds, and if you hit Dizzy, it stops. And more importantly, while it's running, her tension meter, which you use for like supers and other mechanics and things like that, does like it gets consumed steadily while Wings of Light is active. So that's fair. One of those things where, like, yeah, if you activate Wings of Light and can, like, use it to pester people, of course, it's a good move, but, like, you have to have them frozen.
Move on to the next war.
Or otherwise distant for long enough for it to start up, and it eats through your tension like wild, right? So if people either sit on top of you so you can't deploy Wings of Light successfully, or if they hit you while it's out,
Are you ready? Here comes Daredevil.
then there's really nothing that you can do as the Dizzy player, I mean.
Mankind knew that they can. Duel 1.
So a lot of people were just like, yeah, like Winds of Light is so busted. It's such a busted move, busted. It's like, the thing about that is that it's all relative, right? Like, I'm not denying that it is a move with utility, but yeah, just take the right on because I'm not catching up.
Duel 2. Let's rock.
I wanted to do. Why didn't Slash come out? There's. Yep, there's Danzai.
Mankind. Duel 1.
Yeah, Dizzy. Like I was saying, Dizzy having Wings of Light is people were like freaking out about how good it was going to be and how it's so busted and all that other stuff, and it's like, well, yes, it does eat like a ton of life and everything, but it's all about. And it's not like Dizzy doesn't have ways to lock people down, but you have to invest a lot in like being able to do that successfully as Dizzy. Like she can like zone people out and keep them. Oh right, damn, Danzai has armor frames for days. Again. Yeah, like I said before, in when we were fighting the other ABBA, Danzai's move is just really aggro as hell. It's very scary. Yep, there it is. Yeah. That move? Yeah, like you see it, you see that like double slam that I keep getting hit with? That's Danzai. So ABBA can't use it in this mode where she's like this, but she can use it in this mode. When she's like going angry in jealous rage mode, there's Danzai. There's Danzai again. It's not completely unstoppable, but the thing about Danzai is that if you suspect it's coming, you have to try to grab it. Like, if you think... Yeah. Hurt, but they don't have a meter to follow up unless I like mash a button. But yeah, basically Danzai is lol, did you press the button? You get armor through. You have to throw it basically. Because it doesn't start up instantly and it has armor on startup, but it's not invulnerable. So if you know when the opponent likes to use Danzai, you can basically grab them out of it. But so is this what's gonna happen now? Where I just literally get the shit kicked out of me by this ABBA for a while?
Mankind knew that they cannot change society. Duel 1. Let's rock.
This will, I may not die, but this will hurt a lot. We'll have to see. Ooh!
Duel 3. Let's rock.
Damn it. So that stomp that Abba does where her key covers her feet is an overhead when she's in jealous rage mode. Which is why like I keep having trouble. Yeah, key unlock, full jealous rage meter, Danzai. I think the second hit of that move, where she kind of like thrusts the key downward. I think that's a low, or I just might not have blocked it. It's one of those two.
Mankind Mutant. Duel 1. Let's rock.
Yeah. Bye. First, use super to go into jealous rage. Yeah, I should have gotten into the air. Yeah, Abba when she's in jealous rage mode is she's scary. Yeah, you see that purple aura? That's because I tried to hit Danzai. Again, like when Danzai is out, like you cannot hit Abba out of it. You literally have to throw her. Blocking Danzai doesn't do you a lot of good because it has a guard break property on it, which means that usually whatever she does afterward. She'll have the advantage. Like you can block whatever attacks that she does after she guard breaks you. Right? Like the guard break is not a guarantee that it's like, oh, you're not allowed to defend anymore. But the stagger, or I should say guard crush. The stagger that's caused by guard crush means that Abba's put at an advantage if she hits you with Danzai and you block it.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Sin has something pretty similar with the follow-ups from his yeah, I'm dead.
Duel 2.
Sin has a similar guard crushing property on a lot of his special moves. There's Danzai again. Yeah, like you saw how even after the key grab, right? I did the little ooh motion, right? And then I tried to hit and I got counter hit. That's Danzai has that property. where because you go like whoa after you get hit by it, even if you block it, if you try to press a button afterward in most situations, Abba recovers before you do. Which means that trying to press a button after you block Danzai, like, if you press a button after you try to block Danzai, you basically eat shit.
Got a newcomer. Are you ready? Here comes Daredevil.
Oh, hey. Potemkin. He got a lot of changes. No, too slow. Oh, good use of the Blitz Shield. That Blitz Shield that Potemkin did was specifically to push me far enough back. Even if I tried to do like other stuff afterward, wouldn't have worked. Ah, good one. Unfortunate that they went for an armor guy. Well,
Duel 1. Let's rock.
oh, that felt good. Alright, I forgot that Potemkin still has that. Ow! Good though. Yeah, that's fair. Hammerfall still has armor. Oh, Slidehead actually does damage now. That's scary. Yeah, yep. Potemkin Buster has armor now. Yeah, Pop Buster has armor. You notice I tried, like, you notice that you heard like the hit sound and then that happened. need it. That's fine. Right head, hammer fall, flick, make a fist, Garuda impact, but I dodged it. I don't know if Garuda impact is still as like obnoxious for the patch. I feel like they still let him keep that, but I'm not sure.
Mankind knew that they cannot. Duel 1.
That's fair. I did do the info very cleanly. Ooh, yeah, there's that Blitz Shield again. Real nice. I gotta check if they changed Garuda impact, because I feel like that pick throw should have worked, and I should have gotten hit by that. Hawk Bait when they're too high up is not actually a good idea. Yeah, that's good. Let's see if they'll blitz or not. Yep, there's the Blitz Shield. Yep. I timed it just right. Debated. 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 So basically, right, the reason I sort of improv that at like the last second, I'm not going to say that I deliberately planned that, because I sort of didn't. But basically, I ran up, I saw that the Blitz Shield, not Blitz Shield, the Flex Shield, whatever the hell they call it. I saw that that thing was out, and I was like, instead of doing this, I'm going to do that, bait it, and throw. And it worked. It's interesting. So, of the changes I know about for Baiken, hi, hello. Gonna mostly be in Lec mode, but want to say hi. Hey, Kettle. Good to see you. So, Baiken. I'm not sure of all the changes that she got, but yo, Baiken, chill out. Yo. Baiken, you're funny. Also, hi, Sim. Baiken can do her, there's a, instead of using. Okay, that's literally it. I see. I do not mean this is a bad thing, the thing I'm about to say next. To be clear, this person is basically just trying to sweat me with, like, cross-up Yozansen stuff, which is really annoying, and I don't really know how to deal with it, but I'm gonna have to figure it out. Yeah, like, you see that, like... I don't know if it's gonna hit. Perfect timing. This is a fade bag alert now. Alrighty. All good. But yeah, yeah, like, basically any situation. Yeah. Any situation where they've got me in a knockdown and they can, like, ambiguously dash over me, they're gonna try to do Yozansen. But doesn't matter because they're fucked. That double poke made me cackle. Yeah. Right. The major change I know Baiken got is that she has a parry that she can do to catch anything that's not like throws and counter hit you with. Now she can do that while blocking. It's not a thing she used to be able to do while blocking in this game. Ah, used up too much meter. There's the cross-up Yozansen again. Yeah, like basically any situation they can get in where they can like get off an air dash. Any situation they're in where they can get off an air dash and I'm on the ground, they're gonna basically just try to get over me and either do a tatami in front of me or do cross-up Yozansen to try to see if I'm not gonna block correctly. Which is really annoying, but this is also kind of biased. Yeah, see, like they're just gonna keep doing Yozansen. Or when they stop short. Couldn't make it work. You're not the only eye patch out here, Hope. Yeah. So to be clear, right? That Baiken strategy makes sense because while Baiken has a parry, she's also very much an offensive raw dog sort of character. Usually the offset for Baiken is that to compensate for that really raw attack power, she usually has a relatively high defense modifier, which means that I don't know what her guts values are traditionally like, but her defense modifier is usually a little higher than most characters, which means she takes more damage. So, So y'all remember how I said that Viking has a parry, right? That's it in action. But she can do that now while blocking. I don't think it has the same effect if she does it while blocking. Alright, that's the other thing about Yozansen. It's actually important to note. Gust is an anti-air. I mean, it worked. I got hit. You're dead. The thing about Yozansen is that no matter what height Viking does it at, if it comes out, it's an overhead. So the reason why this person's like doing a lot of like really like a lot of that like, oh yeah, I'm gonna do Yozansen when like I get the chance to like get over your head or whatever. A lot of it is also very deliberately like, right, if I'm not paying attention, I will fail to block the Yozansen. Ouch. I will fail to block the Yozansen correctly and overhead. That's the hard part, right? So, whenever they get a knockdown and they're like moving to get over my head and then do the Yozansen behind me, it's because they're banking on the fact that I'm not going to. Right. Either I think it's a tatami and I get hit by that. Good. Gotta be careful of things I don't have. Nah, they knew that was coming. The only thing that's the problem for them is that their defense is a little lacking. Like, this is a Viking that like yeah, see? Because of the height and the angle that they're doing the Yozansen's at, it's a little hard for me to like, ooh, that was good. It's a little hard for me to react, or even to anticipate. No, I shouldn't say react, because that's really hard to react. It's hard for me to anticipate when that's coming. Because of the height. Yeah, they did parry like basically a few times in a row. And I got caught by one of them. It happens. Nope. So, okay, it looks like basically my answer to like... Let's see. There we go. So it looks like my best check for Yozansen is Jump Slash. If I think it's coming. because 6P also works, but like I have to like actually be able to like hit with it. Woo, baby! Yeah, there we go. So yeah, that's the thing, right? This Baiken, their main issue is that because of the way that they sort of like spec the way they want to handle this matchup, or most matchups it feels like, their defense is lacking. They have a really good offensive plan. But defensively, they are hedging a lot of things defensively. On making some really risky reads. And that's why I ate them up during that last round. I lost the set overall. But because they don't have as strong a grasp defensively of what they should be doing or want to be doing. Oh, I think it's still them. I didn't check the name the last time, so it might still be them. Yep. Yeah, it's them. Yeah, it's them. You see all those fucking... I'm not upset about this, to be clear, right? It's a different person? Okay. Thank you, because I couldn't tell. I think I got mixed up by the palettes. But, like... Thank you, Sin. I got tricked for a minute because, like... Okay, so this is just like a... Yeah, this is just like a Viking player thing, then. Yeah, because the thing about Yozansen, and the reason why I think this is a commonality, is because of how big Yozansen's hitbox is. If you are able to, like, consistently do that, like, if you're able to consistently do, like, low-height Yozansen, and especially if you cross people up with it, you have a hard time. Soft. Alright. There is that, isn't there? Yep, there goes Onsen. Oh, unfortunate for you! RTL! RTL is that super that I used to break the wall. It's basically just Kai's Ride the Lightning, but Sin can do 2 extra hits after it. Yep, Ride the Lightning. Damn. Yep, Kabari Zets. Oh. I didn't put in... it's gonna hit. Thank you. I need to see my boy on. Anji, it's interesting. I don't know how he made out this patch. A little difficult to tell. Because I've read the patch notes for the other characters, but not in any great detail. Got the burst early, that's what I care about. Yep, okay. Yep. Getting Baiken on. So, the main thing about Baiken, and a trait that she's had for a long time, is that if you do her tatami during a certain part of an air dash, There we go. Made it. That jump timing, though. Yeah, I got lucky. If I hadn't gotten over the gun in time, I wouldn't have been able to get that punish. Even then, it was like a near run thing. I meant the slashing super. Oh, yeah. I've been trying to bait that from a Baiken for like a hot minute. Made it. God damn it. Alright, lucked out. Yeah. So that looks like the common denominator between these two Baikens. I lose the set, but usually get around. But yeah, Baiken, given that she takes slightly more damage than a lot of other characters, if you're too aggro, like those two, like both of those Baikens, I'll say straight up that they have really good offensive strategies. They understand that very clearly, right? They understand that very clearly. And it's not that they don't know how to defend, but that they are willing to risk too much when they're on the defensive, trying to force the momentum back their way. And that's the only reason why I got back those run backs both times. I know who I am. Good burst. Slide ahead. Didn't make it in time, unfortunately. Blazing, still my heart is. So basically, the main thing to worry about from Potemkin primarily is that yeah, I didn't get wall break with super, which would have been ideal. But you know. Hammer fall. Yeah, so basically, if both of those Baiken players had had slightly more solid defense, would have been a different story, I think. So. Because like their offensive plans are pretty tightly put together. They had really good Yozansens. They had really good, what they call Kire Tatami. Basically speaking, if you do Baiken's Tatami flip special while doing an air dash and you time it correctly, basically you'll do it at an extremely low height and basically fall out of the air while the Tatami is still going, which basically lets its 2 hits give you like a ton of coverage for whatever you're doing while you can continue to lay on pressure. It's very effective. Like you saw a lot of that in the actual fight. Oh no. I know. Yeah, but I still would have gotten it because Blockbuster has armor. It's gonna wall break, and I'm not dead, but it's gonna hurt. Yep, I fucked up.
Mankind.
Okay, Potemkin. What have you got? Clean hit. Clean. Very good. Yeah, good. Good Blockbuster. First of all, how dare you? What I do? Konoriko. Night Steppy. Oh yeah, it's about that time, isn't it? That perfect was rude. Hey! We'll do one more set, and then I'll call it. Oh, hey, it's Gold Lewis. So, a major change that I know that Gold Lewis got is that... So, Gold Lewis has a move where he swings his coffin around, right? And it's called Behemoth Typhoon. And he has like 6 fucking versions of it, right? He also has a meter called the security. He also has a gauge called the security level. His security level grows higher. He has the ability to now sort of chain his Behemoth Typhoons together. Like that.
Duel 2. Let's rock.
Yeah, there we go.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Oh, ow. Oh no, I got it. Yeah, so I was playing it really safe there. Hey, Yami, how you doing? Hopefully alright. Um, want to say hi. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, I'm doing all right. Oh right, I forgot he can hold that now. I think also at cost of security level in order to like keep. There we go. Getting back from happy hour with some former coworkers. RTL baby. Good. Got the burst. Well. Yeah, then got my burst. I might be dead. Yeah, because of the double behemoth type. Because of the double behemoth. Yeah. Ouch. If I'd waited a little longer to burst, I might have been able to get out of that. Ah, too low. Oh, jeez. Oh, yeah, it's great. We work really well together, been keeping in touch even though we're not working together anymore. Mm-hmm.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Good. Got a burst. Gotta be careful now. I don't have that much speed to run. Bulldoze got me cornered. Yeesh. That's fair. Ooh. Ugh.
Duel 3. Let's rock.
Oh, that's fair. Ooh, got the clean hit. Yeah. I got the burst. That's all I really care about. Whew. Gonna take care of the pets and get ready to MTG tournament with enemy time during Fighting Friday. This was our last set. So you came in basically just in time. Because this is basically near a solid 3 hours. So, yeah, this is actually us finishing up, really. But, whew! That was good. Alright. So, thank y'all for coming by to come hang out. Deeply appreciate it. Let's see. one of those things that would go. Yep. So, thank y'all for coming by. Yeah, if you wanna been looking for past hour of a great stream, thanks y'all. I know some of y'all have just been like lurking and chilling, and that's entirely fine. Like, 100% no stress. I know that some members of my community just kind of like prefer to live that life, and I am okay with that, right? That does not stress me out any at all. I am personally wow, everybody has stopped there. Hope the folks are good. Everybody's doing all right. We're here, you know. We're hanging out. We're doing all right. Cannot complain. But yeah, thank y'all for coming by to stream. Deeply appreciate it. Let me turn down the music a little bit and go figure out where we're hanging out. Right. Sim was kind enough to post links, and my brain stopped working around that time. So, game analysis design articles will live over at NeoCities once I figure out how to get a NeoCities up and running in the way that I like. Count, but I haven't like set the other stuff, right? You can catch. But yeah, it's good to see you, Cosmic. It's been a while, but it's good to see you. Stream VODs. Good news about the stream VODs. I finally sat down and organized the Breath of Fire 3 and SMT ones into their own playlists. So if you go to my YouTube page now, you actually have nice playlists for Breath of Fire 3. I think I did the one for Breath of Fire 4 already, but I might have forgotten to do that. I'm finally getting that sorted out, so all that's kind of set. My Ko-Fi, if you want to support me in the stream but don't want to give money to Amazon and Jeff Bezos, support me on Ko-Fi with a monthly sub over there. I'd much prefer that over you doing Twitch subs, to be straight up about it. My throne, you can use to get like nice stream gifts and things like that. And my card has all my other social media links on it. As a heads up, I didn't delete my Twitter account, but I have locked it down and I'm not using it anymore. If you're like, where do you do like stream announcements and where do you talk about like other random stuff? Blue Sky now. If you want to figure out where I'm at, Blue Sky. That's my jam. That's where I'm at right now. And that's what's left on my card. If you're interested in learning more about the game dev co-op that I helped co-found, which is called Unity, you can go check out our info at unity.games. You can check out our Patreon with both a free and a paid tier, and you can play our first game, Shootlands, with a pay what you want prototype. Last but not least, if you want to hang out with us when we aren't online, join our guild. For example, tomorrow we're watching some more Gundam. I need to go contact somebody about getting caught up. I forgot. But yeah, that's our link to apply, so you can come join us on Guild and come hang out and generally just chill and have a good time. That's pretty much the idea. So, because Shark was kind enough to fill out my thingamadoozie, let's go see who we can go hang out with. I want to go hang out with Peas. P's SMB is a speed runner and usually like Super Monkey Ball and some other stuff. But right now, P's is playing some Fire Emblem Three Houses. I feel like that's like a nice change of pace, right? Nice change of pace. So we're gonna kind of head over there and hang out with P's SMB. If I could get an exclamation point raid P's SMB from Ahmad, if I still have anybody around, I appreciate that. Stream schedule is pretty much going to continue on as normal. No underscore Sid. Otherwise correct, no underscore. But thank you. So this upcoming Sunday rather, more SMT Nocturne, 5 p.m. Eastern Time is the plan. Aside from that, Wednesday is going to be more game dev with like secret game. I'm sorry I missed the Wednesday stream previously, but if you know, you know. And then, of course, next Friday, I think we've had a good 2 weeks of Guilty Gear Strive. I want to bounce back to some Street Fighter. Damn it! Yeah, I'm just gonna wait. I'm just gonna handle a couple things while I wait for the ad here. And I'm gonna finish talking. I thought I was gonna beat my hands. But I couldn't quite manage it, so we're gonna wait for the ads to finish on Twitch side, and then we're gonna go from there. Okay, back. Cool. Right. So, stream schedule. Like I was saying before, upcoming Sunday, 5 p.m. Eastern Time, SMT Nocturne. Wednesday, 6 p.m. Eastern Time, game dev stream stuff. Probably back on the secret game that I can't talk too much about yet, but I can at least stream development of it. Just can't like give details about it yet. And then next Friday, I feel like I want to play some Street Fighter again. Because we've had about a good 2 weeks of Guilty Gear Strive. I wanna play some Street Fighter. I want to play some Street Fighter 6. And then we'll see how I feel after that. Because I've also been thinking about maybe reinstalling Tekken 8 and playing a little bit of Tekken 8 for Fighting Friday also, but we'll see how I feel about that. But yeah, thank y'all for coming by. Deeply appreciate it. We're gonna go hang out with P's SMB because he's playing Fire Emblem Three Houses. Give him an SH just raids when we get in there. Let him know who sent you. Throw in your favorite emotes. They don't have to be my emotes. As always, stay safe. Wash your hands. Wear a mask. Don't go outside if you don't have to. Be excellent to each other, but not to bigots, racist, turfs, sexists, anti-queer folks, or Zionists. As always, I will remind you all, Black Lives Matter, trans rights are human rights, reproductive rights are human rights, Palestine, Sudan, Congo, New Caledonia must all be free. None of us are free until we're all free. And I guess I will also add, we are what we've got. So, wherever you're at, however you're feeling, whatever it is that you're doing, if the best you've got is to reach out to somebody that you know and help them where you can, share something that makes them laugh, or just whatever little thing you can do, it's like Grandpa Freeman would say in the Boondocks, right? You do what you can. That's pretty much it. Thank y'all for coming by. We're gonna go hang out with Peas, and I'll catch y'all later, whenever later is. Take care. You hear? Deuces.